Alexander Volkov is here with you, and the next edition of the SportLife program is on the air. Hello. Let's start with the most high-profile news from the world of mixed martial arts over the past week. On March 19, the UFC Fight Night 204 tournament was held at O2 Arena in London, where in the main fight of the evening, we saw the performance of the famous Russian heavyweight Alexander Volkov. The name Alexander Volkov is well known to MMA fans not only in Russia but also around the world. The pupil of the Strela team began his professional career in 2008, winning by knockout over Nikolai Pleshakov in the second round of the N1 selection. Further, the fighter's career went uphill, and already in the year of 2012 he was offered a contract with Bellator, where in the 3 years Alexander managed to hold 9 fights, and 6 of which he won. In the 15-year cooperation with the promotion was terminated, Volkov left as winner in the status of the Grand Prix winner and heavyweight champion, having won against Richard Hale by the decision of the judges after 5 full rounds. In the same year, Drago returned to the N1 Global League, where he continued his rapid growth, immediately having a fight with Denis Moldarev and became a contender for the WEC heavyweight title at that time. In June 2016, he managed to win his status thanks to the victory over Attila Wade. Having become a champion once again, Alexander left the organization and this time joined the team of the UFC fighters. In his new place, Drago celebrated a victory over Timothy Johnson in November of the 16th year. This was followed by 3 more successful fights before Volkov suffered his first defeat in the American promotion in a fight against Derek Lewis. Unfortunately, since October 18th, Alexander's battles have alterned 1-1 win-loss. Just seemed the exit to the cage against Tom Aspinall on March 19 ended in failure. Alexander's overall professional record at the moment is 34-10, taking into account the last defeat. Experts note that for the first time in a long period, the audience in the tournament treated the Russian fighter extremely unkindly. At the moment of Alexander's exit into the cage, a loud hum of disapproval was heard in the stands, which quite likely could bring down the fighter's mood for the upcoming duel. However, there were other factors that complicated Volkov's general condition. A month and a half before the fight, the athlete caught a coronavirus for the second time. This made certain changes in the course of preparation for the fight with Aspinall. The journey to the UK itself took about a day instead of the usual 4 hours due to the current situation in the world. Adding up all the factors, it can be assumed that it was the tense of emotional state and weakened health after the illness that led Drago to the defeat. Nevertheless, Alexander is still one of the top 10 heavyweights of the UFC, even taking into account the slight loss in the rating. We wish Volkov not to lose heart, to recover in the shortest possible time, and to return to the winning streak. And we're returning to Russia, and we remind you that on April 15th, the 50th anniversary tournament MMA Series Grand Arena will take place on Vernadsky Avenue in the Great Moscow Circus. The audience will be able to see an incredible tandem of professional sports and exciting circus performances led by legendary Aspinall and Edgar Zapashny. In addition to super bouts as part of the upcoming tournament, we will see the performances of the fighters who made it to the semifinals of the Grand Prix. Let's start with the category up to 77 kilograms. The Grand Prix started on February 12 at the 47th MMA Series tournament in Voronezh. As of today, all quarterfinals matches have already been held and 4 winners have been identified for each category, up to 77 and up to 105 kilograms. The following fighters won the welterweight division. Maxim Viktorov defeated Alexei Belobardin by technical knockout in the first round of the 48th Fight Riot tournament. In total, the athlete has 3 winning performances in the series. At the same time, none of Viktor's fight went beyond the initial 5 minutes. At the same tournament, on February 12, Dmitry Satinets became another winner of the quarterfinal Grand Prix, defeating Nikita Saryov after 5 full rounds. This was Dmitry's second performance in the framework of the MMA Series tournament. The professional record of the Belarusian fighter is 4-1. Sharapudin Abdusalamov made his debut on our side at the 49th tournament held in February and defeated Verzaliev Tural in the first round by technical knockout. Islam Kamaldinov did not hold his first performance in the series quite successfully, giving victory to Alexei Shurkevich at the 33rd Super event in Bariha. Then he closed the defeat in December at the 46th tournament, and at the end of the February at the 49th event, he consolidated the result by winning the quarterfinal Grand Prix in the fight against Elvin Rajapov. Thus, all participants of the semi-final matches were determined, and one of which will take place at the 50th MMA Series Tournament Grand Arena. As we have already told, the second category of the Grand Prix is up to 105 kilograms, introduced as part of the MMA series as an intermediate between heavy and light heavyweight classes. Let's remember the 4 athletes who successfully passed the quarterfinals. By the 48th tournament, Ruslan Majidov had 2 defeats, one of which he received from Alexander Volkov in Barija. Ruslan's new opponent was Ilyas Hanov, in whose interest it was also to close the loss of the past match. But Majidov turned out to be stronger, taking the victory by technical knockout in the first half of the second round. Ruslan's opponent will be Rahman Abbasov, who made his debut at the 48th tournament and won by knockout over Ilkin Shikirliyev in the 4th minute of the 3rd round. For Dmitry Andrushko, a pupil of the Reboxing and Subsound clubs, the 49th event was the 5th entry into the cage of the series, while the fighter did not suffer a single defeat on our ground. The athlete won his last victory in the fight against Bachumihai from Moldova by a submission in the first round. The representative of the Storm Shlemenko fight team, Denis Arkhiriev, managed to close his defeat obtained in a fight with Oleg Popov at the 7th tournament of the series. At the 49th event, his opponent was the Iranian fighter Nimati Puria. Arkhiriev won by technical knockout in the 1st minute 30-second of the initial round. Thus, Dmitry Andrushko and Denis Arkhiriev will meet in the first semi-final of the Grand Prix in the category up to 105 kilos on April 15th in the Octagon. And this was the SportLife program and its host Alexandra Abramova. Follow the live of the MMA series on social networks, vote for your favorite fighters as part of the MMA-TV.com Awards 2021, and of course watch the MMA-TV.com TV channel, especially every Thursday.